Well, the Nicholson Games 2021 has been a week of surprises, really. Alice at number 11, which, you know, she got 21 points and that's better than last year, isn't it? And then we've got Chris, and I'm surprised at that actually, because Chris has won a couple of games and he's been on the podium quite a bit, so yeah, I'm surprised about that. She's beating Lily, and I think that's all Scarlett wants really, just to beat Lily. Although you'd probably like to, perhaps in the top 5, would you, Scarlett?
Top 5? I'm not going to get there.
You might.
No, Mum. 68, 92.
Well, they've got 2 more games, yeah. Anyway, and I love the fact that Giovanni made his debut this year. That really made it for me.
You are. So yeah.
Came second in the tag team. Well, first, pending judge's appeal.
I'm not happy.
Hopefully my shakes have subsided. The opening ceremony is finished. The thing I was the most nervous about.
And even if she does get 0 points, as long as she has fun, and this is my pledge, this time next year I will be doing a proper cartwheel.
What? So guess what, guys? So, I won on Lisa and Scarlett to win!
My flipping rivals flipping even at Nick and Alice Neville.
It's a bit random. It's that time of year again that we can see Owen.
And who do you want to come last out of Ava and Lily?
Lily. It's very sad because I'm eliminated from bowling, but I'm still in the preliminary or something.
And yeah, Shadi Shikup.
I'm a bit injured. My knees hurt a bit because I just did a backflip.
I'm happy that other people are doing well at my expense. Alice seemed delighted. I don't know what she's been saying in here, but Alice seemed delighted when she scored against me.
But I don't know whether to tell people that I think I'm going to win, because I might jinx it, but then if I say that Wedgie's going to win, then I might actually come close.
But yeah, Robert's, I think 15 behind me. No, don't be silly. No, be silly. I think he is 15 behind me. Who says I can't win the NG? Not you, and not you. But probably you. I've just remembered that I've not been reading Reacher. So I'm going to start doing that from now, find where I am. I'll find where I am in the book, continue reading, and hopefully this will be where my games take a turn.
Maybe I'm like the Alejandro Valverde of the Nicholson Games. I performed poorly in cold weather. Maybe that's it. Well, yeah, just, I don't know. Wasn't feeling it today.
Patrick's having a day citizen today. I think he's storming into the lead.
My hopes for his winning, and Benzie's really not doing very well. Averaging on 5th or something, which is unusual, but also quite nice, knocking him down a few pegs. Maybe all those years of saying that his hopes are to come 5th will actually finally happen, come to fruition, and it serves him right for saying it all the time. If you're going to say it, then don't be upset when it happens.
Where there's not good for me, there's hopefully worse for someone else, which was the case here. Anyone could win, anything can happen.
You know that song?
Yeah.
Says anything.
Oh dear. Yeah. I hope that anything can happen. There are some events in the past we've had where anything actually couldn't even happen, like mathematically. I'm starting to feel sorry for that lad. And Alice has been doing well. Wedgie and Gwedgie have had their bits. Because I got the same number of points as Patrick from the seeding round, and he won the tiebreak because he beat me in the head-to-head, which is obviously fair enough. But it's just frustrating because if I'd won in that tiebreak, then I would have been in the final, which we all know I would have walked.
But Ava, the lad's not done that well.
I am 9th of Ava because I'm above of her.
But I really felt like I just didn't do anything. I just sort of fell into 3rd place.
I might win some.
Yeah.
I might win basketball.
MG, crud. Yeah.
As I say, it's more for hearing my song on the podium rather than kind of points reasons.
Who was playing the drums as a gorilla?
So, it's day 3. It's day 2.
And now it's the podium, so I get to stand atop of the competitors and play my lovely song.
I'll just still beat Wedgie overall.
That makes it back-to-back wins with a little sleep in between.
I would really like to be coming first on the leaderboard at some point. That'd be fun.
So, it's day 2 of the NG. At least when I was singing What's His Crud.
It gets him right up to first. Benzie, I think, tends to mess up by
Neville
being
the Devil.
But yeah. Chin on the bin. Chin on the bin.
So we've done lunch and we finished that, and then I think we're gonna do basketball. I don't think we're gonna do bandit snap because it's a bit too windy. And you might not hear anything, just the wind. And then
OMG, so I just walked outside and my points are actually 37, not 33. So I'm actually 7 points ahead of Wedder, which I'm over the moon about. Yeah, I don't really know what to say. I'm a bit speechless. But you know, I think I deserve it. I think.
Yeah, it's lobbing and ball about. It's what the NG is all about. Lobbing, hoping, wishing.
I do feel like this whole NG, everything's just been falling into my lap. Like, I've not even been thinking about it, and I just find myself standing on the podium like, ooh, I'm here. Chris, he's not really my rival anymore. I'm a bit too far gone for him. But just seeing Matthew coming along, having a look at some trees on his way as he walks towards me. Another tactic that worked well for me in basketball, I saw Guerre kiss the ball before she got it in, and it seemed to be successful for her, and that's kind of what began my winning streak, was just keep kissing the ball. I didn't do it every time because sometimes it didn't work, and I decided it didn't work anymore, but sometimes I did it and it worked. Then everyone else started kissing the ball, and the ball's got a lot of grubby germs on it now.
Basketball.
Hey, get out of here!
Not any of that.
Clean your ear.
At one point in the games, I was filming somebody throw, and then I heard a buzzard. You could hear the screech, and I really wanted to look, and I couldn't because I had the camera.
There's nothing more infuriating than a blank. But oh, crud! I'm missing the ceremony. Oh, I'll be back in a second.
everybody, I have 14 points. And I'm not last, so that's good that I'm not last because I don't like being last. I mean, it's bad being last. So now I have 14, and 14 is amazing. It's like 14 is a good number. So yeah, I'm just 14, I can't believe it. Like, I have 14 points, so yeah, I can't believe it. What?
So all of you Ouijas who've been saying, oh, this NG Patrick's normally at the top of the charts over the last 2 hours since video quiz, I'm back. Went for a few showboats, actually nearly got the 18 as well, which really would have just probably made Ben faint, I reckon. Hopefully would have made Owen cry as well. But yeah, I'm the basketball winner. I'm just really, really happy because I'm pretty guaranteed now that I won't finish 11th or 10th. So top 9's in the bag. Whether I'll get top 6, I don't know.
Me again. I mean, obviously I know that, saying if it hit the rim and everyone has their own things, and if my Tammy had glasses, he'd be my Owen. So I think I'm a very strong contender for flop, but it depends on my final position, and I've not just turned into like some like chipping lanky scarecrow or something. I think when you're my height, things are a bit more difficult. You get all the bad weather,
get the worst of the rain. The wind's even worse. So yeah, it's a conspiracy. They chose to do the NG this week because they knew the weather was going to be really bad. And it's not fair on people like me and Patrick. So I never know how to end these interviews.
We're up in that. Just had lunch. 2 bagels, kiwi, so many crisps, 3 party rings, a dime bar, and some water. 7 out of 10.
I was a coward. I played the coward's game, coward's tactics, but look where it got me. 3rd place.
At least I beat Ben and Robert.
Chris is like got in his box or something.
Yeah, it's just getting routine for me to be on the podium now.
Here's a video of me doing a little dance. And to be honest, I think now I can start saying 7th is in the bag. I don't think I'm going to get less than 7th now. I don't think there's any way. I've absolutely smashed everyone into the top bin. Or into the Shari Shikub, as some of you Sharis know it as. I think I can get 4th because Owen's knee is on the verge of going. Top 3, I reckon, yeah, that's doable. Ben's brain is... oh dear. Deary me.
Deary me. Well, no, they said anything can happen, but not... oh, shut up, this isn't fun. Hopefully Elisa gets a high position. And hopefully I win an event and Owen falls over. Oh dear, that's all I have to say. It's horrible to think.
And Ben had a proper wobble, loads of penalties. I can't help but feel a bit sorry for the big boys when they are knocked down a few pegs. False.
I think I made a ditch and put Owen, Chris and Lily in there because, yeah, they've all seemed to be nowhere to be seen. They've probably been stolen into Alice's tablet. But yeah, that was a long interview.
A bit of a controversial moment as I stopped, refused to continue my race. I was thought, oh, have I made the top 3? And then I looked over to see what Patrick was doing, and I was 7th. So here comes a grabber. Sorry, this is a chair.
Matthew, because he's just got his 2 little things poking out, and for some reason he thinks having a hairband on his head adds
He
to
also
the
did have
costume.
a top with a panda on. Yeah, after I did it, I could do it. But if Lily
Yeah.
Riddick was taller, she'd be Alice.
There you go.
And also, a caveman isn't really an animal, so
Hi, weather.
silly boy. But yeah, doobie doobie doo.
But I actually started to feel a little bit sorry for Benzie, but it was mainly because at tea last night he was helping himself to some more of the sauce, and the saucepan was there and his plate was here, and instead of just bringing his plate next to it and doing it like that, he kept his plate in front of him. I was doing it like this, where he had to be really careful, and then he spilt a bit as well, and that just made me feel sorry for him that he was because that was just so silly. Feel a bit ropey again this morning, but it seems to be a theme just after bed. Well, just after getting up and just before we went to bed. That's when I've been at my worst recently. You know, penguins don't always open their mouths wide, so that's the hand you're dealt sometimes, or the penguin's mouth you're dealt.
And also, I haven't done my crystal for this event yet, so I'll do it in front of my fans to show them what I do. So basically what you do is you rub your hands together to put all the energy in your hands really fast, and you think of what you want. And then if you like feel it, it should feel like there's a ball there. So you just imagine, picture what you want to happen, and then you place the crystal in your hands, and then 3 times you say what you want. So I'm going to beat Lily in the Nixon Games. I'm going to beat Lily in the Nixon Games. I'm going to beat Lily in the Nixon Games. And then you could do it again for another thing. Do I want anything else? Okay. I'm going to do well in Animal Kingdom. I'm going to do well in Animal Kingdom. I'm going to do well in Animal Kingdom. And then I just keep that with me. So yeah.
It's the Paddy one. There's something about my face paint that reminds me of gold dust. Here he is. I don't know if it's the eyes. Ignore the gooby face. But there's definitely a bit of
Where you're
In the bin.
Mum, we're not like that.
Bandit snapped digits, didn't it?
Yeah, I did.
And Ava is really annoying. And also
Fair enough.
she says bad words to me all the time.
Like what?
Like, shut up.
What else?
Idiot.
Anything else?
Just bad words.
And what does she do? She sticks her
Middle finger up at me.
in school. Have you told them the story about school? When you were in school and you walked past Eva.
Oh yeah, so like I was with, so Eve at break time, Eve was in a circle with her friend playing this game, and her friend wasn't looking and she was looking at me. And I said, "Hi Eva." I was just saying a cheerful hi to her, and then she just put her middle finger up at me. And also, she always promised me. She always promises me to play this game, and then she always says no tomorrow, and then that tomorrow. She always says actually tomorrow, and then on that tomorrow she always says the other day. So I was singing the Rolling song in bed when when Ava was still awake, and then she said shut up, so she doesn't like Rolling anymore. She doesn't like Limp Bizkit.
How were you singing it?
I was just saying the normal version, and then she said shut up, so that means she doesn't like it, and then I told Chris. So, and also he was drinking out of a One Direction cup.
And Grandad never was. So now I'm going to have their germs on my mug.
Score one more than Owen Paddy.
Actually, I don't know what the crud Owen does.
I don't really know what Owen's like in football, but I hope he's crud.
I also feel like I deserve to be first more than other people. I don't have a mum. I don't have a dad. I don't have any grandparents. My life is worse than theirs, therefore I deserve it more. Ben, he's one of those that you just love to hate, and I wouldn't mind if we just did badly all day. Sorry, Ben.
Grab face to the camera. I let a ball go on during someone else's turn in dodgeball, and even though nothing was in play, I was just really trying hard to get it off as quick as possible, and in this rain I ended up slipping, and I think there were at least 3 cameras on me, maybe 4. It's not what you want. That's worse than the pain and the muddy joggers, the shame.
Lucky Alice. Sorry.
So I'll have to put the ton on against him soon and just absolutely batter him, if possible. If he beat me at that, I'd resign, but I'd be more confident in that. And lunchtime now, though. I'm not very hungry, so I might have a lunch of sidekicks. Involve like crisps and a tangerine and a yogurt or something.
What's the fight about?
Her shoes.
Oh, they're yours.
And she trapped me inside because she wanted some of my iced coffee. No, don't do that. You're going to clean them.
I'll be a heel next year if I do really well this year, so...
Oh, you didn't know? You better call somebody. The D-O-double-G, they can't quit, get rowdy. Get rolled on, get rowdy. We get rowdy, but the moves bang. We get rolled on, get rowdy, but the moves bang. Big quick, like the moves bang. For real Jesus, they were about to get rowdy. You didn't know? You better ask somebody. Stepping through the dust of the mist. Oh, go damn down about the game. We get rolled on, get rowdy. We about to move bang. Need a rolled on, track the jam. So check yourself.
You know, I haven't done very well in the past, and suddenly I'm doing really well, and it's my first year in the NG as a true Nicholson.
Anything can happen. Should be good at this because I'm a future AEW/WWE superstar. So, there's dodgeball, a few other things that I might win at. Someone's coming in. Yeah, I hope to win. But
That would help me out. So yeah, Chris has a little flop and he gets the flop. I think that's all I'm hoping for today.
There's 4 more days to my birthday, which is exciting. 3 more days to Rex's birthday, he's excited as well. And then in 1 week on Sunday, a week after Rex's birthday, is Rex's birthday. Oh, yeah, then wait, what?
I think I was nervous that I was going to fall over and everyone was going to laugh at me, but they didn't, because I didn't fall over.
I had the little I beat Robert medal in mind, and
Pressure gets to me so much.
Well, I know that Molly wants me to beat Lily, because Molly and me are besties. She even interrupted Lily's bandit snap yesterday, so I told her to do that.
penultimate event, bin throw. Just had my lunch. It was like chalky croissant, crisps, strawberries. Can't remember what else. 4 out of 10.
Tell-me and cracker crisps.
the weather hasn't been great, but the weather doesn't stop the Nicholsons and the Gittin.
Time for thoughts and feelings. Time for thoughts and feelings.
You know? But, yeah. That was like sad cry face. Why can't I do cry face?
Dying, maybe. They're on the cards.
It's all come down to this little posse.
Yeah.
Who would have thought?
I feel very out of place, I have to say.
3 surprises and 1 flop in this room.
Oh dear. I think that speaks volumes about my quality.
Unless Owen's hiding behind the bike.
There's 2 flops now.
I'm not.
So yeah, everybody's just waiting at the moment, waiting for it to calm down and simmer down a bit. So I'm here with my sister Wedgie. So it's nearly frisbee golf. I've done an interview for this, but then Wedgie came up to me and she was like, "Ava, can we please do one together?" So then I was like, "Okay, Wedgie."
No.
You know. So it's nearly frisbee golf. Wedgie, what do you want to say?
I'm gonna win.
And Ava's gonna come second.
Oh,
What?
I thought you were gonna say last. So when I start booing.
No, you didn't want to come second though.
Yeah, exactly. I want to come first. Oh yeah.
What's for tea?
Don't really know what he's doing. So, wedgie, can you do a grab face, please?
No.
I won't look.
I'm allergic.
No, look.
I'm allergic.
This is how I do it. Put your nose up
I'm allergic.
and just put your hands up. Exactly. So, Wedge, you should have watched my YouTube grab face tutorial.
I did, but then I just clicked dislike.
Oi! Right. We're ending video there with a grab face, not a squab face.
All of these helping me along the way.
I know they're very, very important to the family, and they really do enjoy them. All of them are brilliant in the way that they participate, they give their all, and it really is a family occasion.
There was a moment where I thought I'd ruined his hopes and dreams. That was probably one of my favourite moments in the NG.
They've encouraged each other, they've cheered each other on, and there has been no upset at all.
Because he's almost definitely going to vote for me to flop if it goes to a vote, regardless of who deserves it.
I must say I was quite surprised at the results this time. There's been quite a lot of different results. People who I expected to be at the top weren't, and some who weren't expected to be at the top were. And I am really proud of all my grandchildren and thrilled to bits to have been able to watch it. Thank you.